Really enjoyed watching you lift, Peter. I saw just tremendous explosion off the chest. And with as long as your arms are, I was impressed that you kept the angle. Seemed like you took it from low chest, middle, upper, locked it out. It was a beautiful ride all the way through. It was smooth and you had a lot left in the tank. Can you tell me what Josh has done to help you generate that explosion, that thing, that mind-body link coming from the brain and boom? What are you doing?
I think it starts first of all, again, as tight as you can before you start the lift. And if you can maintain that throughout. And then the second part is the mindset to move it as fast as you can the whole way through. Even if, it's easy at the lockout for some people, or, still accelerate the bar the whole way through, the CAT principle.
Yep. Yeah. Josh will have to explain that to us, but point being, I saw you shaking. I saw Benedict Magnuson before he did his 1,000. He just shook. The nervous system was just so ready to go bang. Yeah. And you were kind of doing that same thing. What would you say you coach him for in those regards to get that big snap out of the bottom?
Well, I think a lot of it is because, okay, so a lot of the stuff, he's obviously getting as tight as he can, but some of the stuff we've done, I'd say that would be different than other people for developing maximal force is with isometrics. So when he presses against the pins as hard as he can in the rack, so then you wait a few minutes, then he goes over to the bench press and does a compensatory acceleration set. And it's more explosive because of the PAP effect prior to that. So what that basically means with compensatory acceleration is most people, you're going to compensate for improved leverage. So most people, once they take it to a certain point, the leverage improves, they just kind of coast on home. You want to hit the gas and take it home. That's the way to do it. And that's what he does every single time, every single rep. Over the course of months, years, it adds up, where if you don't do it, you're going to be, physically flaccid.
Well, you got one of the finest strength coaches in the country in Josh Bryant helping you out. I'm so impressed as I look through the books that he's written. I just can't imagine how he keeps all that between his ears. And so it pours out onto the paper and pages and computer, and it gets printed, and now the books just keep coming. And the fantastic people that Josh has associated himself with. You realize how fortunate you are to have a coach like him? Because I didn't have anybody like him. Fred Hatfield was around, but he was busy lifting himself. And he said, Kazmaier, I'll squat 700 before you. He didn't, but he squatted 1,000, and I didn't. And so Fred Hatfield proved his point. But he taught and mentored Josh, and you realize how fortunate you are.
I'm very fortunate. The lineage of coaching continues down.
Have you ever told him how much you appreciate him? Or you guys don't go there?
I tell him thank you.
You don't do that man hug thing or any of that?
No.
Okay. Well, fantastic display of strength today.
Yeah.
What a great place to come together, right? Bodybuilding, Olympic lifting, powerlifting, strongman, and now to do all this on this day is that Destination Dallas.
Yeah,
is truly a blessing. And to watch you lift, it kind of gave me a tickle because the shirt stuff and all that, they're lifting big weights, but they're defying gravity, they're defying everything.
Well,
all
sort
the
of
principles.
lifting big weights.
Yeah. I really,
they're hiring an escort to the high school reunion.
hiring an escort to
bring to the high school reunion,
for their wife.
Yeah, understood. That's kind of bogus, isn't it? Like showing up raw. Great bench today.
Yeah.
A great day. Plenty of food. We got to thank Gasp for what they've done.
Yes, Gasp.
You do.
A lot of people think Gasp is only supporting bodybuilding, but that's definitely not the case. They've put a lot of time, energy, and everything else into strongman and the powerlifting, and it's good to see each year the event keeps growing, so that's cool.
Jailhouse strong.
Yeah.
Tell me what it means in 25 words or less.
Jailhouse strong is about freeing yourself from whatever's currently imprisoning you. Be it, you're actually incarcerated or, something mentally or whatever.
So in effect, if you think something's heavy, you're in jail.
You're in jail.
You're confined because of your thought process.
Exactly what it is.
So you want to break down those walls.
You want to break down those walls.
Yeah, I love it. I'm going to buy a shirt.
Awesome.
You got one big enough? I need a 6X. I'm lying.
3X we can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, great day.
Thank you.
A lot of power.
Thank you.
Okay, we're out here at Destination Dallas, and we just had Peter Edgette do a 606-pound bench. And that was, he conceived, he believed, and achieved. I'm talking like Kaz, because we've just been hanging out with Kaz. Really cool. Well, anyways, he hit the 606, and this was not doing like a meet prep. We just decided to do this about 6 weeks ago. And, he wasn't feeling his best today, but here's the thing. Without a true meet prep and not feeling his best, he hit his all-time best of 606, so you're going to see it wasn't that difficult of a lift. And he, so it's one of those things, any day of the week now, he's going to be at his best. So when he's having that great day, it's going to be scary what Peter actually lifts, and he's healthy, so we'll be able to hit some good volume starting on Tuesday. And
yeah, today warm-ups felt good. I got to the meet a little early, so there's spent a lot of time sitting around. The opener I was pretty pleased with. The 606 went good. I stuck a little bit in the middle and then was able to finish it out. But I'm healthy, feel good, no injuries, so that was good for today to get a PR and move on.